Today I speak with Sanjib Nandi, and he is a licensed practicing pharmacist. In the last 20 years, he has lived in India and London, and today makes his home in the US. Culling from the best that Eastern and Western medicine has to offer, Sanjib offers a bridge between the two, combining his knowledge of psychology, physiology, pharmacology, and body-mind connection to produce a unique and simple practical approach to healing and human vitality. His first book, called The Man with Zero Talent, which will take you on a journey of self-discovery, filling your mind with inspiring stories, scientific realities, and key techniques for developing and manifesting your highest self. Sanjib's passion is to share his journey and help others live a healthy and fulfilling life. One of the ways he is living his passion is by founding LUVO, the first app ever to offer vibrational meditation. Our belief is that everybody is, in some way or another, is looking for health and happiness and success in the way they understand it.
Yes. I think it's important. It's interesting that today of all days, I'm sitting here on this interview with you because I had posted on my blog on Medium about discovering your authentic self. And one of the ways to discover your authentic self is through meditation. And I received a comment and said, how do I do this? Like, how do I meditate? Because it's really difficult. I get bored, right? Like my thoughts go all over the place. It's either stressful or bored is the two biggest feedbacks or pushbacks with meditation. Can you speak on a little bit of that comment?
First of all, there is a misconception that meditation is related to Hinduism or meditation is related to Buddhism. It has definitely originated in Eastern culture, and the word meditation is more widely used in the Eastern culture. And in the Western culture, mindfulness word is more used. But what basically is meditation? Meditation is a deep, mindful concentration on an object, place, thing, or your breath. And why breath? Because breath is the thing which is always present with you. You don't have to go somewhere else to find it. So meditation or mindfulness has nothing to do with religion. So in simple terms, meditation is a mental exercise tailored specifically for your brain. Because you can be a scientist, you can be a teacher, you can be a student, you can be an athlete, you can be a professor. You need concentration and focus to achieve whatever you wanted to do in your life. And I know it can become monotonous sometimes because it's when you are concentrating on one thing, like your breath or an object, as you're referring, that it becomes boring. Mm-hmm. And your mind will wander to different places. And it happens with everyone. Like I have been meditating for 4 or 5 years. The thoughts definitely go to different places. Rather than stressing on why my thoughts are going to different places and I'm not able to concentrate, bring your thought back to your original thought, what you are thinking of. When we go to school, the teachers taught us to learn about English, learn about science, learn about history, but nobody taught us how to concentrate our mind. And I think that is the main skill which has to be taught in the school.
It's so true. Yeah, so I really, truly love this concept, and I've never even thought about it until you just said that. Don't sit down to a meditation and hope that your mind empties. You're supposed to be focusing on one intention. So maybe that intention is feeling your divine connection to source, which breathing, or the intention is to connect with a spirit guide, or the intention is to get an answer from your intuition about something that's bothering you. Not just, okay, I'm going to sit down and like away, and then my brain's going to be like nothing there. Like that's not the point of meditation.
And that is not possible. As I said, I've been meditating for 5 years. It is going to go in different places, but with slowly and practicing, you will be able to bring your mind back, and that is what is needed. It is not possible for any human being to concentrate on one thought for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. It is not possible. So what we are talking is what is possible. Even if I'm able to concentrate on one thought for 20 seconds, it is going to definitely give you benefit, and it is definitely going to make your mind calm and have a clear thought.
Yeah. And so we're talking a lot about meditation. Do you think that meditation, how do you increase your vibration? Does meditation directly do that?
Oh yes, it means there are different things which can improve your vibrations. Like, as you are aware, or let me go back and explain you a little bit in a deeper sense. David Hawkins, in his book Power versus Force, introduced a tool for measuring energy in the form of vibration. And as you know that everything is energy and matter, which has been scientifically proven, and everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. Now, when I am in a negative state of mind, which is anger, hatred, jealousy, or anything, I'm vibrating at a lower frequency of 0 to 200 hertz. And I'm going to attract the same kind of situation and same kind of people in my life, because I'm vibrating in a lower frequency. And the law of attraction works. What we are thinking about, we are going to attract the same kind of things. Now, when I am in a state of positivity, in a state of joy, happiness, courage, I'm vibrating at a higher frequency of 200 hertz to 500 hertz. It means I'm going to attract the things which is more positive, which is more helpful to me. What we think about and how we act and behave is because of the 3-pound mass of jelly, which is called brain. What we are thinking about all day long. So how do we change our brain frequency? So what meditation does, it helps you to change your brain frequency or brain waves at will.
Everything is vibration. Even though we don't know it, we can't see it, we can't measure it. That's what it is, vibration.
Oh, yes. So what I have done in my app, which is LUVO, we have introduced vibrational frequency through the palm of the hand. And we are giving audio frequency from the range of 396 hertz to 963 hertz. So what we are saying that vibrational frequency and audio frequency will enhance your overall experience of your meditation.
Yeah.
As that whole body vibration increases the dopamine level in the body, and it decreases the pain level.
And I really like the idea about the app because, I mean, for me, I always need something to hold me accountable. If I just say, okay, I'm going to commit to meditating every day, but I don't have a tool or I don't have somebody reminding me or doing it with me, then I'll slip up and I won't do it. So I think that's brilliant. In the app, is it actual vibrating or is it like singing bowl audio vibrations?
No. So we have both. We have audio frequency as well as the phone is vibrating through the palm of your hand.
Okay.
So the phone is giving you vibration, which is going to go through the palm of the hand to the brain cells, and it is going to change your brain waves.
Oh, I love that. That's very cool. Now, going back to if someone listening may identify with always being resentful, always being in fight or flight mode, which is constant stress, where you have the constant pit of your stomach, you're walking on eggshells all the time because you're living with someone who is in really low frequency and is always trying to keep you down and kind of put themselves up, right? So how can this help somebody who is kind of stuck in that situation?
It's a very good question, and I know there are so many people who are in this situation because when you are living in a toxic environment, it is always going to change your state of mind, and you are in the state of fear. And fear is the main thing which is stopping us from coming out of that relation and doing greater things in our life. Because if we don't have fear, or we don't have this fight and flight response in our amygdala, we can do bigger things. And when we are living in that situation, meditation is the only thing you can do it. because your mind is pulled away in different directions. Why? Because you are being abused and as well as physically abused.
Yeah.
So you have to go to a place which is touching your soul. You have to go so inside that a person can touch you physically or mentally, but he cannot touch your soul. And that meditation will take you to that place.
Yeah.
It takes time, but when you are in that state, it's a blissful state. It doesn't matter, what people are saying or how they are abusing you. It doesn't matter. You can live in a blissful state in spite of that toxic environment.
It's true. Because what you start to do when you're in that meditation and you're raising your vibrational frequency is finally you realize I am bigger than this body. Like I am bigger than whatever gender you are. I am bigger than whatever situation I'm in. And certainly you're bigger than whatever they're calling you, and you are not that. And when you start to connect with that, like you said, all of the lies start to just become like the Matrix, and they just like fall. And you're like, then you'll be ready. Then you'll be ready to leave. You'll be ready to not put up with it anymore. But yeah, that's a beautiful tool to gain your power back.
Yes, the realization that you are bigger than anything in your life, any situation or circumstances, because you have to go deeper. And as I said, it takes time, but you can definitely go to that place. Meditation is one of the tools to take you there. And once you are able to find your self-image or self-worth, that, I am worthy of more than, this situation, then nobody is able to stop you from there on. Because you know your actual worth. Because when we are living in this toxic environment for years, what happens? Your self-image gets so beaten up that you are not able to see yourself from a place which is humble or from a place which is courageous.
Yeah.
So once your self-image has been to the rock bottom, you have to again start building that self-image. Because how you feel inside is going to reflect outside at the same time. If you feel that I'm not worthy, and from inside, I cannot show it to outside. What meditation is going to do is it is going to take you so inside that you will know yourself from inside out. Once you know yourself from inside out, it becomes so easier to reflect the same image outside.
Yes.
And you will always portray an image which is positive, because knowing yourself is the best thing which can happen to a human being. Because from the childhood, what we are trying to do is please our parents, please our teachers. We are trying to do what our elders are telling us to do it. And it becomes a habit. And once you are in a toxic environment or a toxic in a relationship, it becomes the same habit. You are trying to please the other person and trying to take your self-image or self-worth down so that the other person is happy, and you are trying to do what is possible. But it doesn't work all the time. At the end of the day, you have to feel yourself in spite of your insecurities that you have that power. And you have to stand up for yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody is going to do it for yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I kept thinking back, if someone here is listening and they want to change, they want to get out of this negative vibration. So you're saying that your app, they download it on their phone and it vibrates. If they do it like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever the exercise is a day, it'll start to empower them. It'll start to change.
Oh yes, definitely. It is going to take them 6 to 8 weeks. There are different meditations in the app. You can do only one every day. And doing it consistently over a period of a certain time, you will see the changes in yourself. that how it is changing yourself. And there is a tool, rather than I am telling somebody, okay, you do meditation, go in a room, sit in a lotus position. Rather than just take the app, you can sit in your chair. You don't have to sit in any specific position. You can sit in the chair, take the phone in your hand, put the headphones and listen to the audio frequency and the vibration. And it will change your brain wave from beta to alpha waves. And that's what we are trying to do. And as you do more often, you will become the habit of how to change your state of mind, because that is what is needed. I can definitely tell somebody that take the next step, do small, consistent changes in your life, whatever you feel. I'm not telling you do meditation. If you feel that yoga is helping you, do yoga. If you feel that reading is helping you, do reading. These small changes, if it accumulates over a period of time, you will see that you are able to overcome this difficult situation. And the best part is, you will be able to know yourself inside out. Once you know yourself inside out, then doesn't matter who is abusing you and what others are saying about you, because it's not about them. It's about you. And it's about not trying to impress somebody else or not trying to show what you are capable of. It's about, I wanted to do these things. I wanted to become a better version of myself. I don't have all the qualities, but I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to see how far I can reach in my life. And it's not a competition with anybody else. It's a competition between me and myself.
Yeah, that's it. That's beautifully said. And I think as we always talk about in this episode is when you start to focus within and find your power and your strength within, and you stop looking to the outside for love and for your power and for guidance, then you really find yourself being successful. You'll find yourself being at peace, powerful, and all of the beautiful high vibrational states of being. Yeah.
Oh, yes, definitely. It takes time, but you will reach there. Be consistent, do the small things over a period of time. And I can definitely say that after 5 years of meditation, or from the point I started my self-transformation journey, I am the happiest now rather than the 37 years which I have lived before. This is the happiest place I can be, because I know myself inside out. I know my yeses, I know my, and I know that I can become or I can change myself the way I wanted to change myself. And that is the power of the mindset, the growth mindset. I don't know everything, but I know that I can learn and I can grow. And at the same time, how many people I can take with me at the same time, because the journey you are taking and the journey I am taking is, I wanted to definitely be better, but I wanted to take as many people along with me. Being a role model, people definitely, my friends and family definitely see me that he is doing something which is incredible, in spite of not having the capabilities. Frankly speaking, I was so fearful of public speaking that even somebody would have given me $1 million 5 years back that you have to do a presentation, I would have said, no, it's not my piece of cake. I would have not done it. But slowly with practice, once I'm able to figure who I am, I have the courage to go into the unknown every single time and to find a little bit of myself. And people will see it, and people will take an approach, okay, let me try what he is doing it, and you take as many people along with you. And that is the beauty, and that is the happiness you can have in your life, that you are helping other people. It's not about accumulating wealth. It's not about having a big house. It's about what you can do more and how many people you can take along.
Yeah, the service. Absolutely. Well, this has been such a beautiful conversation and amazing. Sanjib, thank you so much for all of the wealth of information you've given us and your motivation and inspiration to take baby steps every day to raise our vibration and to change our brains. Where can everyone find you?
People can find me in my website, www.zesttolive.com. That is the web page for my app. It's a free app, and I will suggest definitely your listeners to download it and try it. And again, it's not a meditation app. It's an app which is about overall health and wellness, because I have implemented exercise, I've implemented water intake, because as that water constitutes 70% of our brain and our body. So if we are not drinking enough water, it gives us anxiety and depression. So water is one part. Then there is sleep analysis. We have gratitude, breathing exercises, live meditation and yoga. So there are different benefits which everybody can benefit, for free. Otherwise, you have to pay $70 or $100, which most of the app charges. But when you can get it free, and it will make you a habit of doing it rather than doing it alone, because if something is reminding you and something is readily available to you, it becomes it easier.
Right.
So that is one of the platform you can reach me. You can go to the Facebook page, The Man with Zero Talent. The people can Google with my name, Sanjib Nandi. They will be able to find myself. People can go to the LUVO Facebook. So all the links you can provide below, and people can feel free to go to any links and check about me.